3 years later. The champagne flute shattered against the hardwood floor, its golden fizz bleeding into the grain like a wound. I stood frozen in the doorway of her apartment, the divorce papers trembling in my hand, her signature a fresh scar. 3 years ago, on the day she became a doctor, Emily had celebrated by severing our marriage. Now, the manila envelope I clutched held a different truth, one that clawed at my chest. She hadn't just left me. She'd been building a new life with someone else while I was still picking up the pieces. The apartment smelled of lavender candles and antiseptic, a sterile echo of her new career. Her coat hung on the rack, pristine white, embroidered with Dr. Emily Harper. My stomach churned. I'd come to return a box of her old things, books, a scarf, a photo of us at the lake, but the open laptop on her coffee table stopped me cold. An email glowed on the screen, half-read, from someone named Marcus. Last night was everything. I can't wait to wake up to you again. My pulse thundered in my ears, drowning out the hum of the city outside. I shouldn't have looked. I told myself it was nothing, a misunderstanding. Emily was meticulous, guarded. She'd never leave something like that open unless she wanted me to see it, or unless she didn't expect me back. My fingers hovered over the keyboard, guilt prickling my skin. But the need to know was a blade, slicing through reason. I scrolled. Messages unfurled like a confession. Dinners at rooftop restaurants, weekend getaways, promises of forever. Each word was a splinter, embedding deeper. Marcus, her colleague, the one she'd mentioned in passing, always with a laugh, a dismissive wave. Just a friend, she'd said. I'd believed her because I wanted to. The room spun. I sank onto the couch, the leather cold against my thighs. 3 years ago, she'd sat me down in this same spot, her eyes wet but resolute. I need to focus on my career. Tom, it's not about us, it's me. I'd clung to that lie, replaying it until it became my truth. I'd blamed her ambition, her long hours at the hospital. I blamed myself for not being enough. But this was a betrayal carved in secret. A life she built while I mourned the one we lost. The door clicked open. Emily froze in the entryway, her stethoscope dangling from her neck like a noose. Tom. Her voice was a scalpel, sharp and precise. What are you doing here? I held up the envelope, my hand shaking. Found something interesting on your laptop. The words tasted like ash. Her face paled, but she didn't flinch. She crossed the room, slow, deliberate, her heels clicking like a countdown. You read my emails. Her tone was calm, too calm, like she was diagnosing a patient. That's not like you. Not like me. I laughed, a raw, jagged sound. What's not like you? Em? Lying? Sneaking around? Or was I just too blind to see it back then? Her eyes flickered, a storm brewing behind them. It wasn't like that, she said, softer now, almost pleading. Marcus, it started after. I was drowning. Tom. The divorce, the residency, it was too much. He was there. After? My voice cracked. Your emails go back years. Years, Emily, while we were still together. She looked away, her jaw tight. The silence was suffocating, thick with the weight of her guilt and my rage. I wanted to scream, to shake her, to beg her to say it was a mistake. But the truth was a noose, tightening with every second she didn't deny it. I didn't mean to hurt you, she whispered finally, her voice breaking. I loved you. I still. Don't. I stood, the envelope crumpling in my fist. You don't get to say that now. My chest ached, torn between love and loathing. I'd spent 3 years rebuilding, convincing myself I was over her. But standing here, I saw it all. Every late night she'd blamed on Wake, every distracted glance, every excuse I'd swallowed because I trusted her. The door was still open behind her, the hallway light casting her shadow across the floor. I could leave, walk away, let her keep her perfect new life. But something stopped me. A glint on her finger, a ring, not ours. My heart lurched. You're engaged, I said, not a question. Her hand twitched, covering the ring instinctively. Tom, When? I demanded, stepping closer. When did you decide I was nothing? Her eyes met mine, raw, unguarded. I never thought you were nothing, she said, tears spilling. But I couldn't be what you needed. Not then. Not now. The room felt too small, the air too thin. I wanted to hate her, to erase her from my life. But the truth was uglier. I still loved her, even now, even after this. And that was a real betrayal. I dropped the envelope on the table, the papers scattering like ashes. Keep your secrets, I said, my voice low, final. I'm done carrying them. As I walked out, the city's pulse swallowed my footsteps. But in my pocket, my phone buzzed, a text from an unknown number. Tom, it's Marcus. We need to talk. My blood ran cold. The story wasn't over.